Welcome back everyone to another episode of A Builder's Journey, where today I've got quite a relaxing episode planned. Hello. I guess some people want to destroy the piece. Okay, want to see my parkour skills? Let me show you guys. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, no, okay. There we go. It's fine, everything's fine. Everything's still peaceful, nice and peaceful. Let's grab these. What bad omen is free? Bad omen free. Okay. It appears one person is still waiting for me. One person. And now you're not. Okay, okay. There we go. He's dead. He's dead. But okay, yeah, today, before those pillagers disrupted me, is going to be a nice, peaceful episode. And what I mean by that is we're going to start focusing on this area right here. So we're not going to do any extravagant buildings, but I'm going to try and focus on the area just here, because yeah, entering this main island, it doesn't feel nice. I don't really like how it feels, and I want to change that. I've been delaying it for a bit too long, and I don't need to gather too much materials, because if we look in here, we've gathered some materials. For this beautiful build. And also, I did stream yesterday. Well, yeah, I streamed yesterday, and here's some interesting clips. Some very interesting clips. Wait. School ruins everything, guys. School ruins everything. And yeah, I just planned just a little bit ahead, but there's gonna be no pre-recording. If you heard a scrunch down my tissue, sorry about that. Yo, Jeremy, that's a rubbish name. You see, this is why I always ask you guys to give me names in the comments. Who? Jeremy. We got the shares. Okay, which one of you wants to get shared first? You. Whoever comes to me first likes me. Ah, yes, all of you are coming, yeah? What's this big word gonna come out? Flabbergasted on the expertise of the juiciness. That is not the correct word to use. Yeah, so I streamed yesterday and I've gathered a few materials, just like surface level materials, just some mangrove and stuff, and we can actually grab some of these materials from here. There we go. Let's grab just a few materials, and what I'm going to try and start on today is we're going to try and add a flower bed. And a flower bed is going to go basically right here, because I've had this plan for a while, because when the path cuts really nicely through this area, and I'm gonna have two flower beds, one here, and there's like a really nice shape, a very nice shape where a flower bed can just go right here. And yeah, it'll be really fun to just place one here. And but first, I forgot something. Let me collect this loot. First of all, we have to pay our respects. Rest in peace, buddy. Rest in peace. Alright, doggy, let's do this. It appears we got disturbed once again, but this time it's from a nice smooth. Don't push Junior. Okay, you wanna enter. So you push my cat, and now you wanna enter my house. Okay, but let's see what you sell. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty good, but I don't really want it right now. Yeah, you're just useless. You're very useless. Okay, let's now focus our attention to what we have to do today. So what I want to do is, first of all, make a flower bed. And okay, let's first. Sorry guys, you guys need to go. How do I remove these guys safely? What? Bees are okay. I got leashes, but I guess you guys don't want it. Okay, there we go. You break like this. Moving is now. Success. Oh, there we go. Look at them. They're already best friends. Born to be best friends. Look at that bee. And the bee is currently on a mission to find some pollen. It can't find pollen, so now it's going to the sheeps. But the sheep said, hey, we don't have any pollen. And now it comes back to home, because it's turning nighttime and I'm very scared. Do I have a bed? Yeah, I do actually have a bed. One day my fear of the nighttime and the underground will disappear. But today is not that day. It's not that day. Actually, hold on. in stream, we actually did grab some diamonds, which is amazing. Let me try. Let me make some diamond armor. You know, I've been living poor for like so long. Where's your friends gone? I've been living poor for so long, and I deserve some upgrades, some minor upgrades. So let's head here and open this. 15 diamonds, and I think we know where this is gonna go. This is gonna head into the retirement section right here, and let's grab, how much diamonds is it? It's 8 diamonds. Oh, we can actually make some leggings, you know. Oh, our first ever achievement, cover me in diamond. Look at us, look at us. I think we're just gonna make the leggings as well, because why not? This will make me get less scared of just the underground and just in general. But look at us, covered in diamonds, shining. Doggy, look at us, we're shining, You know what I want to actually call him? Blue. Your name's Blue. Blue, welcome, Blue, welcome. You like the name? You love the name. Aha, you do love the name. Okay, thank you. I came up there with myself. But okay, let's stop being silly and let's actually start building this thing. So what I want to first of all do is do like a small outline with azalea leaves. I'm going to try and use different leaves, but what I want to first of all do is create like a small outline. So let's start off here, just a small outline like this, and this is going to go all the way around. This is going to be rough first, and I'm going to leave just a few gaps because I feel that will kind of look pretty nice, and we'll just go like this. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty nice. That looks pretty nice. Let's now okay, I think I'm going to probably, okay, this might be a good idea actually. I'm gonna get some stone, some cobble and stuff, and really just add it to the front, because we want to give it some structure, right? And I feel like having at the front will really give that nice gray tones. Okay, I want to build something like this. So let's get some stairs, and essentially we're gonna do like some sort of, I'm gonna use andesite for now actually. We're gonna do some sort of line here, I guess. Yeah, line here, and this is gonna span, let's say about here. Okay, let's actually check this. Okay, yeah, actually that's not bad. So yeah, I want like a small rock thing, because I think that will actually look pretty nice, right? Okay, after some trial and error, I have fixed a few things. So yeah, this was actually pretty simple to make. The rocks were actually pretty simple. All I did is cobble, stone, and mossy cobble. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple stuff here. And the leaves I did fix up because I wanted it to flow. Because after the rocks I placed, the leaves wasn't really flowing the natural curvature of the rocks. Like, you see how it curves here? The leaves were a bit here, and it was going a bit weird. So I fixed up the shape. Now let's clear this grass. We're gonna clear this grass, and we're gonna place some leaves. We're gonna place some flowers. I meant flowers. We're gonna place some flowers and stuff. So let's clear all of this. But yeah, the plan is to just do this. So let's path like this, and basically every so often I'm gonna path like so, and then we're gonna place some blue orchids like this, just a little bit random. Like, you see how there's a pattern here? What I want to do is then place like a block here, and then probably extend this to really like give some variation. Okay, path some of the stuff. So now let's place some blue orchids around just like this. Of course it rains. Okay, but there you go. We need to fill basically this whole area with blue orchids. I guess we could possibly do that on stream. You know, we could grind up some more stuff in stream, but let's get blue with us for now. And now we can just kind of decorate this area. So wherever I want to place just a tiny, and I'm saying absolute tiny bit of corset. So let's place one plodge here and another plodge. Let's say another plodge here, just so tiny. I don't want to do too much. Okay, the bare minimum, and I'm saying the bare minimum has been placed. It actually look like it's going to just look very nice, but I think what I'm going to do now is finish off the flower bed. And you know, you see how the leaves are just the same with azalea. I'm going to try and vary it up, and I think at the same time I'm also going to finish off the other flower bed just so it's a little bit more quicker. So I guess we head into a time lapse. So in 3, 2, 1, let's build. You know what I want to do right now? I just realized copper golems have came out like a while ago and I still haven't played with them at all. Okay, how do you make a copper golem again? Okay, block of copper. I know you need that. I think you need pumpkin, right? Safe to assume you need a pumpkin. Okay, let's grab a pumpkin really quickly. Where's my shears? Okay, let's do this before nighttime, please. Where's my shears? Where's my shears? Where's my shears? Shears. No. Shears. Okay. Come on, quick. Before nighttime, please. Okay, and nope. Nice work. And why am I struggling? Okay, see, you can go away. I don't really care right now. Okay, let's sleep, then play with this copper golem. Okay. So what do? You just do this, and this. Oh, okay. You don't need this block, but okay. Yo, he's so cute. Hello. What's he gonna do first? What are you gonna do first? Okay, wait. You have no job, so let's put some andesite. We'll put some andesite. Okay, what's he gonna do now? He takes. Does he take one? Oh, he takes 16. Okay. The first checks here. Okay. Okay, this is gonna take quite a while. He's gonna it's just this way. It's this way. Should I nudge you? Oh, how strong is this guy? Yep, yeah, you're getting closer. Just a little bit more. So, but he can reach 2 chest high, which is interesting actually. That's pretty good. Okay, you're close. Keep going. No, where are you going? No. Huh. I thought the copper guns are meant to be smart. Sometimes when you're in the zone, you're just in the zone, right? And I forgot to show you what I'm doing. So what I'm doing here is I'm changing up the path because I feel like because we're walking through 2 flower beds, it would look really nice if we just had like some unique central area walking to like these areas. And I chose spruce and coaster because they look really nice. They just look really nice as well. And yeah, I feel like it really gives a nice path block. And you know what? Path block, they're nice, but this just looks so nice. And I want to do more of this just all around my area. But yeah, quick progress update, because for some reason YouTube is being hard. Being a YouTuber is very hard. And I forgot I have to do that. This is looking so much better. Just so much better. Like instantly, just look at the progress. Look at it, just bam. You see a very nice flower field, and that already adds something to the area. Finally, we're doing some progress. I'm actually so happy. I'm very happy. But I don't know where I lost. Actually, no, I don't. I do. So I played some dry grass here. You can see just splodges, just to show like these grass are a bit dying out in the flower field, because for some reason some guy called Cyro doesn't take care of this area. And he also actually adds some color pop, because you know this could look a bit too dark in some areas, so having just that hint of yellow really just gives the path a little bit more pop. Okay, I need to stop what I'm doing. Stop, because my brain did something amazing. So I've just done a good stair just this way, right? And something's missing. Something is missing. You know what's missing? A tree. A tree's missing. Then I asked myself, if I place like, you know, one of these trees here, it could blend too much with the environment. So I did something amazing. So I've already grinded some of these materials, right? And I grinded these for no particular reason. I'm just like, let me just get some diorite and stuff, because I might need it for something later, right? Okay, if you guys can't tell what my brain did, it wants to make a diorite tree. A diorite tree similar to that one there, right there, but it's going to not use a lot of walls. But I just need some blocks. Okay, let's start with this tree. This is gonna be the first time me building a tree all in survival. I have no idea, but I want to do it probably around here. Is that the center? Oh my days, I banged it. That is actually a nice. That is actually the center. Okay, I want to build like a tree here, and yeah, let's just see how it goes, right? So I guess we can make this like the middle stem, something like this. And okay, let me just check how it's gonna look. So of course we want like a shape. That is the worst tree ever. But if I can trim down just a few blocks. This is not how you start a tree, by the way. This is not certainly not how I do it. I go in creative mode, but I want to try and just get a small outline of how I want this tree to go. I just want to see if it actually look nice. Okay, let's just trim these off. Okay, it's not bad. If I actually add some shape and stuff to it, it could actually look nice because it doesn't blend at all with the environment. It does blend in with those flowers, but just flowers doesn't really mean anything. But okay, we could do something with this. I might have to spend just a few minutes. It's okay. It's not bad. Yeah. I don't want to do creative mode for this build. This is a very small build. It's okay. I think I know how to fix this. But trust the process, okay? Trust the process. What we need to do first is, okay, we need to grab some pale logs, and what I'm going to try and do is, okay, let's just craft all of it. Let's craft some sticks. Let's first of all, no. Next thing we're gonna do is grab some. What I wanted to make is gates. We need. Oh, hello. Have you? Wait. No way. No way. Okay, I actually have no idea if you sorted it, but if you did, well done. Well done. Let's grab. Okay, light grey glass. That's what we needed before. Do I have any pale logs? Okay, I have so many pale logs. Okay, great. Okay, first thing first, what we can do is fix the end of the branches, I guess. So we can go like this and place some gates here. Do something like this. Might look nice. Might look nice. I'm gonna do this blind first, and then we can. Guess I can judge it later. Okay. This is. Is this better? I think I'm looking from afar. Okay. It's better. It's way better than before. Okay, so. See, this is why trapdoors, gates, and glass is really nice. It just really helps. Okay, I kind of like this thing that I'm doing with grey. I try to. So this lesson with Cyro. If you're thinking of okay, so this grey here, I kind of like what I was doing at the start. I stopped doing it because I feel like I was making it too complex in my head. But now that I got the shape roughly down, I think I want to try and extend this everywhere. So okay, so I'm terrible with gradients, so I still don't know which order it is to place a block. Okay, so how do you do this? So it goes cobble, then this, then this. Okay, so it goes cobble, no, stone, cobble, and this side. All right. Okay, I think I did well. We got some nice grays in there, and it does look like more of a tree, right? Like we've got some nice shapes going on now. So I'm still not too sure. Like, it does look nice though. It does look really nice. It's abstract, and it's me building creative. I feel like this angle is the best. Like, it really gives that nice shape. The other angles are a bit average. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one is probably the worst. Like, that just looks like a mess. But okay, this is what I'm thinking, right? What if all the grays were switched to white and all the whites were switched to grays? How would that look? I don't know. You know what? we're gonna leave it. This is a tree that I've tested for the first time and it's unique. We're gonna keep it for now, and hopefully it grows on me, because sometimes it might not grow on you immediately. I'm still not too sure about the tree. I don't know why. It does look, it looks really nice though. It does look really nice, but it just feels, no, it feels like it should, it feels like it should be there, but it just doesn't look that, I don't know. You know what, it's for nice, it's nice. We're gonna keep it. Blue, do you like it? Blue likes it. All right, we're gonna now focus on this. So what I want to do actually is, when this area turns to nighttime, it gets really dark and I barely go outside. So I want to try and have areas where I want to place like a lamppost. So we can place like a lamppost here. We could place one actually inside in here. Place one in here, and I just want to dot around areas where I kind of want lampposts to go. So get nice light here, nice light here. Now this is just a rough idea of how I want to place the lampposts, but let's turn around. Okay, these will be lampposts. Okay, let's say I'm entering the village. You get some nice light going on. Okay, that is not bad. So the pathway should be safe, but anything around it might be a bit dangerous. And you might be asking, Syra, why don't you just place torches around the area? Torches just really kill the vibe. For me, it just kills the vibe of the area. Okay, let's try and make... Okay, so here I don't really want a lamppost. What I actually could do, something more interesting. So let's create a crafting table, which I do have. Place it here. I want to create like a direction area, because this is like an intersection, right? So if I can just see what sign says, and I'll be like, okay, let's go left, let's go right. I think that'll be a bit better to have here instead of a lamppost. So let's create like a sign thing. Okay, this is looking good so far. Looking good. Let's place a hanging sign just to test how it will look. Totally didn't raise the height of this at all, but okay, that looks better. That does look better. Okay, let me be honest, it was one block too short. I feel like it was coming to my head too much, but that's actually not bad. And I feel like the lamppost should be based off a design like this. Let's keep it quite consistent to the hanging directional thing. The waypoint. No, way directions. I don't know what you call them. Okay, let's create lampposts based on that, I guess. So you know what, we're gonna do a skippy thing. Once I break this block, you're gonna see me instantly turn around and all of this will be complete. You ready? The sun is setting. The sun is setting. We are very close to the time where I'm scared of a lot. But the lampposts are looking fine. And you might be saying, why are those flicking up? It's because of the daylight sensors. And I tried deep slate. That didn't look nice. I like the hint of brown the daylight sensors give. So I'm going to keep it. So the trapdoors are going to all flick up. But that's a good indication that it's nighttime. And let's just do this. Yeah, okay, yeah, the paths are nicely lit up. I think I need one here and probably one here, because that's a little too dark. Okay, so we got this area is actually nicely lit up. That's pretty good. And I also want to explain what's here. You probably saw that before. So this is where I want like a map, like just a map of my whole area, because you know, when a newcomer comes into this world, right, they're gonna probably cross this bridge and they want to know where they are, right? So I can have like a map wall here, and there's also one similar to down there as well. I want to now try and I want to try and make some copper armor, because I forgot this is the new update, right? Oh, still can't sort those out, right? Still can't see. Let me help you out. Okay, I can't help you out. What do we need? I know copper armor is horrendous, but let's craft a helmet. You know, we'll craft. Actually, no, we're gonna craft boots. We're gonna craft boots. So let's do this. Copper armor. There we go. And copper armor, is it good? Wait, it's the same as gold. It's actually the same as gold. Okay. My honest opinion about copper armor, I don't like it. I don't like copper armor at all. It doesn't look like, even I know this little guy might be offended. I'm sorry, but copper armor, it just doesn't look nice for me. It just feels too bright. but I'm gonna still wear it because, you know, it's part of the game. And okay, let's grab some. We need 18 leather, so let's just grab a bunch of leather here, and let's craft some item frames. Now I always forget this. How do I make like a map thing? Do I do this? No, this map. How do I make a map? I have no idea. Do I need a? I think I need a cartography table if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see. This. Oh wait. Okay. Okay. You know what we're searching up on the internet. I was testing you guys. It was just a huge test. Compasses are maps are so easy to make. There we go. So easy. Okay, we need way more iron, which I do have, I believe. Yes. Okay, I need way more iron than this. But let's just make a start. I think we just need a few more. I think we can duplicate maps as well, so it's fine. So let's start here. Let's actually start here. So, bloop. There we go. Okay. This actually looks nice. Okay, and should we? I guess this will be the center, the heart of the area. So let's do doop 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 doop. There we go, and here. Okay, so we have to travel just beyond that area, and bloop. Nice. Okay, let's travel a little bit here. The final map is now installed. Wow. That is the whole area. I think one map is 64 by 64, I think. I'm not sure. So this is, wow. I love this map because it captures everything we built. We did this. We did the mine, tower, and waterfall. We got the mine, Russell's Rock and Roll shop, smeltery, some small farms there, our house. Oh, it also captured the tree. Oh, the tree actually looks nice. Got the docks here. We got the tree area. Wow, that is beautiful. And now I have to do this all over again, but I think you can duplicate maps. We need paper. Let's grab some paper. Boom, boom, please. Oh no, that's scaling. How do you copy a map? You have to make empty maps. Okay, maps are expensive. Maps are hella expensive. So I paused myself in OBS, and wanna know something? I don't know where I paused on, so I'm gonna try and guess where I paused on. So quick story time with Cyro. This is what happened. So first I went through and tried to craft many compasses, but I ran out of iron. So then I went to the only place I know iron, my smeltery. But my smeltery did not have iron. So you know where I went to instead? I went to the mines. Yeah, revolutionary. I went to the mines. Yep. Then I crafted compasses. Then I came over here, made some maps right here. These maps, I don't know if I showed you, but made some maps. Then I duplicated all these maps all the way down here, which is apparently harder than actually making builds. Okay, now let's explain a few things. So what I'm going to be doing next. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is trying to make a tree right here. A tree around here. I want a tree there because I feel like that would look really nice. Like having a tree here and then overgrown so it blocks this angle. Because, you know, blocking angles is actually a really good way to really give interest to a build. And I also want to try and just fix this whole area here. This whole area here I want to fix. And of course I'm not going to do a lot of it this episode because it's already getting a bit late. But what I want to do is kind of create like a pathway here that cuts across to this area, because, you know, going all the way around is a bit long. So we can have like a path that cuts across here. And I want to place stone. So here I want to place like a mixture of stone, just like this. So like a stone line. What this will do is when you stand here, it'll kind of like, let's say around here, it'll kind of elevate this whole house to another level. And it, you know, we're playing with the mines. It's all about playing with the mines. You'll see there's another layer of depth, and then you think that this house is just very high up, right? And if there anything else, so yeah, this map wall might stay here. It's not, I mean, this to-do list might stay here because it actually is in a nice area, but it does kind of block the beautifulness of the house. But okay, I think that's all I wanted to say for now. I think we can start building. I want to build a tree. I want to put some rocks, make this area look a bit nicer. So yeah, without further ado, in 3, 2, 1, let's start building. Okay, so what have I done to this area? So this area is finally complete, and I'd say this is the bare minimum of what I wanted to do. And also, if my voice sounds a little bit weird, it's because I came back from university and yeah, I feel just a little bit tired. But yeah, this is the bare minimum I wanted to do. And yeah, we got the rocks finally here. And like I said before, we're playing with the mind, we're playing with depth. And actually, there's actually a cool thing I want to show you. So if you have the free cam mod installed, you can click F41, and what you can do is you can set up your camera just here, I'd say. So this is how I set up. So I set it up right here, I'd say. Yep, just right here. And now you can just roam around, just roam around. And if you want normal free cam, right, you click F4, you can just roam around freely. But if you click F41, look at that. You can actually see how you're like you can see a perspective. And this is perspective I was going for building all of this. And what I really love is the hint of gray you get here, which is varying from the grays you see here. And it also gives that depth, that elevation, and I really love that depth. Like, it's not even that high. So if I come here, right, you can see it's just like 1 or 2 blocks high at best, but from down there it just looks so good. But this tree, it's my favorite tree. It's just so perfect. Like, I love the depth. That's the key word I'm going to use for this episode, depth. You can see how, like, you can actually feel that this branch is closer than that branch. And that's something I try to implement, because if you look at the tree down there, right, it looks like you can see that this part is kind of ahead of here, but the depth is not that great. But here, oh my days, I love it. It's the best tree I've ever made. And what I also love about it is candles. It's my first time experiencing candles. Not experiencing, but like using candles for a tree. And best believe, glass and candles are now the 2 things I'm going to forever use in a tree. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's genius. Genius. And if you guys are wondering what candles do, it essentially, like, how I see it is, it's like leaves, and it also gives the tree a bit more droopage, I guess. Oh yeah, and on stream I also did improve this area because it looked ugly, so ugly. And now I can just sit down. Wait, where's Blue? Hello Blue, come on, come on. We need to tour this together. But yeah, I got another copper golem guy here, and give me a name for him. Give me a name. We got Clumsy downstairs, but we need a name for this guy. I also made another tree. Now if we go back to that POV I've been talking about, the reason why I made another tree is because of contrast. So okay, ignore this tree here. Okay, in my original plan this tree wasn't here, so let's just pretend it's like this. So actually, let's do this as well. So it was like this, right, without the high contrast spruce tree. Then, like, you can see everything looks too similar, right? The green, the brown, the gray, everything looked way too similar. So to really disturb it, spruce tree. The spruce tree just adds that element of high contrast, and I actually love this tree now. It kind of growed on me, but this is a thumbnail. This is a thumbnail right here. I forgot how you take thumbnails like this. Yeah, there you go. That is so beautiful. I also did improve the garden, because the garden was whack, absolutely whack. And what I did is similar to the similar to the river down there. I added some like bushes and stuff, and here I made like a bush wall sort of thing. So when you're like stepping from afar, it feels more complete. Like, this area felt too plain, but now feels just much more complete. And again, my favorite word of the day, depth. It adds depth. I love it. It's just so good. But yeah, this is the bare minimum I wanted to do today. and I'm pretty proud of how everything turned out. You know, we used different varying blocks, you know, coarse dirt, podzo, we got some moss, some green concrete powder, and yeah, that is pretty much for all today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let's actually take a quick let's see how Clumsy's doing, because he's been sorting the copper nuggets for so long. Let's see if he actually done. Oh my days, he's rusted. Clumsy, what happened, man? What happened? And you still haven't sorted out the copper nuggets. You're still actually so clumsy. But as always, thank you so much for watching this episode. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two. And yeah, the area is just looking so much better. Finally, after 500 episodes of me complaining about this area, it's finally done. And yeah, I guess I can try and finish off everything else on stream, right? You know, we can finish this off stream, we can finish off that off stream. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all later.